Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It is your girl City DJ, and I am back with another video. Y'all know when y'all see me sitting in this corner, y'all know I'll come back with another story time. So before we go and jump right into this video, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, turn your post notification bell so that way you never miss an upload from me. As you guys can see by the title, basically I'm going to be doing a story time of how my sister walked in on me getting head. So I'm not going to go ahead and prolong the intro, so let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay y'all, so basically as I was saying in the intro, I'm going to be doing a story time of how my sister walked in on me receiving oral sex. So basically me and Buddy been talking for a very long time. It was very normal for him to come over to my house when my mom wasn't home, because if you have island parents, y'all know bringing niggas to the house was not it. Like, there's no way you could do that. So every time my mom used to go to work in the afternoon, he would come over to my house, spend time with me. But we never really did anything sexual because at that time I was a virgin and I was not giving it up. Like, he already knew, we had that understanding and he was okay with it. But you know, when you are dealing with somebody, it's only so much that person can take, especially if they are very attracted to you, before they want to try and do other things. So that's what it was for him. So, you know, this was our first time, you know, actually trying oral sex or whatever. So I went ahead, I was like, all right, cool. So I did him first or whatever. And at the time, my sister was home, but she was doing her own thing too, because at that time we didn't have no freedom. So when my mom was at work, she used to also bring her niggas over and they used to be doing their own thing as well too. So we had that understanding, like, we do our own thing, nobody come in each other's room. That was the understanding. So, you know, this particular day we decided, you know, okay, we're gonna go ahead and try something different, because the previous times that we were kicking it, you know, we would just watch TV, you know, he'll bring me food, you know, we would go to sleep, take naps together. We were not together, but we were talking for a reasonable amount of time, so this was okay, but really a big deal. So basically, when he came over this particular time, we still did all those things where we were, you know, watched the movie, we fell asleep and nap or whatever. But then this time it just started to get a little spicy. It started to get a little spicy. You know, we were really attracted to each other. And as a virgin, if you are a virgin, you understand. And sometimes, like, start to wonder, you start to get a little curious and you want to know, you know, what it's like. But not in the aspects of having actual sex. So, you know, we started kissing, you know, we started touching on each other. And, you know, it started to get, you know, a little spicy, a little hot, a little steamy in the bedroom. So he was like, all right, do you want to go ahead and try it now? So like I said in the intro, I did him first. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know, that's my nigga, you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to please him, because I don't want him looking nowhere else for it. So, you know, I go ahead and I do my thing. You know, his hair rolling back, you know, him saying, damn, fuck. You know how niggas do when shit feel good. So that's what happens for, I want to say, maybe a good 10 to 15 minutes. So then now it was my turn. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I was a little nervous because I think that was my first time ever receiving head from a nigga. So I was kind of a little nervous, but I was like, all right, fuck it. So, not to mention, y'all, I didn't lock the door before we even started this activities, because like I said, we must have had to understand we were not gonna go, you know, be in each other's room. So, you know, he started going down there, you know, started to do his thing. It was new to me, so I'm like, okay, this kind of feeling, you know, a little good. You know, I'm starting to fuck with it, whatever. So as I'm really starting to enjoy it and just lay back and just, you know, absorb, you know, what's going on, the room door just sling the fuck open. Y'all, in comes my sister and she screams. So then I look, so we jump up or whatever, because not to mention as well too, before this even all transpired, I told him to lock the door, but I think he didn't lock the door properly. So when she came in and I guess she came in to ask me something or get something from my room that she left in my room, and she screamed. So I jumped up, he jumped up, and what's crazy, because the position that she seen, my legs were so far up in the motherfucking air, and this nigga was going to town. So at that time, my sister was still kind of young, because I think I'm like maybe 3 years older than my sisters. We're not that far apart, but she knew what the fuck that was. So after she ran out the room or whatever and ran in her room and locked the door, I was like, I thought you locked the door. He was like, I thought I did too. So I'm like, fuck, like, shit. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's seen that. Like, there's no way. Like, my legs was to fucking heaven. There's no way in hell you couldn't tell me you didn't see that. So then we didn't really panic because I mean it was just my sister. Now if it was my mom, it would have been a different story. Like that shit would have really took it there. But you know, which is my sister. So after, you know, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes of us like kind of just like shocked or whatever, because we were really shocked and still talking about it, because I was like, damn, how dumb could we be to keep the door unlocked? Even though we had that understanding, I still feel like it was still okay or like still mandatory to lock the door, because you never know, it could even be my mom, because sometimes it's been times when my mom done pulled up sneakily and I didn't even know she was home. And y'all, I almost got caught with a nigga at my house too. So if y'all want to hear that too, I will tell you that story time. I might do that story time tomorrow actually, but we'll see. So back to the story. So then after, you know, we were shocked, I gave it maybe like 20 more minutes, because he stayed to my house till 12 o'clock, or maybe like I want to say the latest 11:30, because my mom got home like 12:30. So I gave it, you know, a couple of more, you know, minutes or whatever, and then I go knock on her door, and she comes out, and I'm like, oh, I said, why didn't you like knock on the door instead of just open it up? And she was like, oh, she was so, I guess since she was so comfortable with him being there, she didn't feel like, and she knew I was a virgin, so she didn't feel like she had to knock. But I was like, you have to like do that, because now you done see what you done seen, and now you're scarred. So therefore, that's not nobody's fault but your own, because now you just being nosy. You just being nosy. Like, you know, you could have got your shit before this nigga came over here. And even if when he first got here, you should have said, oh, let me go ahead and grab my stuff out your room real quick before y'all, you know, y'all start chilling or whatever. You didn't do that. So therefore, that's your fault. So, you know, after a couple of hours of, you know, the time passed and everybody just chilling with whoever they chilling with, you know, she texted me, she was just laughing. She was like, that's so fucking crazy. Like, she's like, she ain't never seen no shit like that. Like, she only sees shit like that in like Pornhub, because she was still kind of new to the sex world too. But the thing about it is, she wasn't a virgin. That's the thing. But I don't think she got head. I think because she was telling me she didn't. So she was kind of new to the whole different positions, whatever. I was too, but you know, he was more experienced than me. He wasn't a virgin. So when it was all said and done or whatever, I ain't even gonna lie, to this day she still brings it up or whatever, and you know, we laugh about it and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened, y'all. Nothing really extraordinary happens. She just screamed, and that was pretty much it, and we talked about it after, and we can laugh about it now. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this story time, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Also turn your post notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. Your girl is on the road to 700 subscribers. Get me there, because I know you guys are fucking with my content, and I really do appreciate everybody who's watching me, subscribing to me, you know, just loving what I do. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much again for watching, and I see you guys next time.